I've been having a book hangover on this particular arc for the longest time, and I don't think it's going to be cured until this arc publishes, which is really unfortunate because that's in October. Ugh! Now, let me tell you a story before I begin. Right after school ended, I was looking through the books for trade hashtag on Twitter to look at some books to trade. Wow, surprising, right? And this lovely person named Nicole, Twitter handle at @NicoleBrownie, was so nice to trade with me an arc of this book, and it made me ecstatic. It made my day. I was so happy, and I was telling my brother, and my brother doesn't give a crap about books, and he's just like, you need to shut up. And I'm just like, bro, this. After I came back from vacation over the summer, the book was waiting for me at home, and I found out that Nicole also didn't read her copy of it yet, so we decided to buddy read it. Let me tell you, that is one of the best decisions I have made in my book career thus far. Nicole actually has a mini review of this up on her blog, where she has screenshots of our messaging each other. We were DMing on Twitter, and there's no spoilers, don't worry. It's just a bunch of reactions of these crazy lunatics who were so affected by this book. And I guess you should already know that it is ILLUMINAE by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. So right after I finished reading, I was literally incoherent. Like, you couldn't understand anything that was coming out of my mouth. My mom actually walked into the room and she yelled at me in Chinese, and I was just like, go away. You don't understand the feels, mother. Because of that, I decided that ILLUMINAE would be the first book review I would post on my channel in the BookTube community. What better way to start off with a bang, am I right? We can start with the plot, which I'm just gonna act out real quick. Ezra, we need to break up. Okay, Katie. Beat me up, Scotty. We're gonna boldly go where no reader has gone before. More beep 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 beep. Damn it, Jim, I'm a student, not a pilot. Don't look at me! Trust me, that's part of the plot. And finally, lots and lots of and yes, this book is mind explosion. But in all seriousness, Jay Kristoff, one of the authors, has a pretty good synopsis on it in the Goodreads link, which, if you just go on it, you scroll down and you can see what I'm about to read to you with lovely gifts. ILLUMINAE is a classic tale of girl meets boy, girl loses boy, and parents, and planets, and ends up on a crippled spaceship with a mad computer and a deadly virus outbreak in the middle of an interstellar war. That's a lot of things going on, right? It's like the authors took all the best parts of science fiction and put it all together in 599 pages of a first book of a trilogy. And at first, I was really hesitant about this because after I read that, I was like, that sounds way cool, but at the same time, wouldn't it be too cluttered? And what about the pacing and stuff like that? But all these fears were overruled after I finished the book, because that 599 pages were pure awesomeness. Nicole and I were talking, and we are pretty sure that Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff has sold their soul to some demon or sacrificed something to the book gods to just write such an amazing story. Now, for the characters of this book, I absolutely love them. Katie and Ezra are the type of people that I'd want my best friend to be, okay? That's the couple that broke up in the beginning of the book, which is on the blurb. And they're just two amazing and awesome characters that I fell in love with. Initially, I was really scared that I wouldn't be able to connect with the characters because there was no narrative. But again, the authors proved me wrong, because the character's voice just shone out so nicely throughout their instant messages or emails or interviews. I love them because, let me tell you, the amount of sass and every single character in this book just makes you want to laugh out loud every other page. From the beginning to the end, from the main characters to the transcriber of the video footage, everyone has the cynical humor that just puts a smile to your face while you're reading. Let's talk about a highly complex character that I can't wait to read more of, and it is Aiden, the artificial intelligence that goes haywire. And I really can't say a lot about it or him, but for somehow this artificial intelligence has provoked such a range of feelings from me, be it positive or negative, And it's kind of weird because, you know, it's artificial, but Aiden, he'll definitely get you thinking. As for the writing of this book, let me just say the concept itself is utterly brilliant. Like, how creative is it to have a bunch of files put together and making a story out of it? I don't know why nobody has done it before, but it's amazing. It was one of the reasons that drew me to reading this in the first place. Although in the beginning it was a little bit hard to get used to all the changing files and what's going on and back and forth, once it gets rolling, You'll just breeze through it, honestly. The other thing is that the authors take you through an emotional roller coaster. Don't even get me started. One paragraph, I'll be laughing out loud and having the time of my life. And the next, I'll be sobbing and just so morose. And that extreme change, it's so quick. Not even a paragraph, 2 messages. And the authors will just get your emotions riled up. I swear, the spectrum of emotions I felt while reading this book doesn't compare to anything else. Not even the worst arguments with my mother. And you know, that's when you know how great the writers are, when they affect you so much like that. So many things. I love roller coasters, and this is the kind of roller coaster that I will never get tired of. So I really hope I convinced you that this book has some merit in it, at least a little bit, and that you should probably read it or pre-order it. It is definitely the top 3 books of my year. Now, I've read more than 100 books so far. The Goodreads page pretty much has 5-star reviews all over on the front page. I'm going to leave you with some reenactments of my reactions while reading this book, so I hope you enjoy that. And seriously, you need this book in your life. Oh my god. Holy crap. Holy crap. I don't know. No way. No.